What's up? Sorry. I'm just so frustrated because we wasted so much good pod material right off the
We did.
bat.
We
Me and
did. We had
Sam were
some
just
great
having
bits. We were just
just having
chatting
candid conversation. God damn it.
off the air. That shouldn't happen in the summertime.
Shouldn't happen, man. Summertime. I
Oh
keep
god.
forgetting it's the summer. It's so
Yeah,
weird. These are weird times we're living in, Sam.
they are weird. I feel like I've also just been thinking about school a lot with all the news that we keep getting and just
I've
I
not
don't
been
know.
I've not been thinking about school at all. Should probably
That's
should
good.
be.
No,
Just
I don't think
fucking
it's worth worrying about. It's just like it's just crazy. Like it seems like Rick's gone too now.
Oh
Like
no. What do you mean
like
Rick's gone?
well, did you get that email that they're not offering stagecraft or props anymore?
No, I still haven't signed up for next year. I gotta do that still.
So
Fuck,
yeah.
man. Did we fuck up?
That's
Did we?
literally that's why I've been thinking about school because I'm like, oh no,
No,
like
that's not.
it's
That
like
wouldn't be our bad, would
it's
it?
like the end of Return of the Jedi. Like, what if we were just like two rebel troopers and we're looking around and we're like, wait, what's the plan now? Like, well,
Yeah, we burn it
fuck.
all to the ground. We weren't trying to burn it all to the ground. We were trying to. We made it
We didn't
very
mean to.
clear the issue with the program.
Yeah,
So a massive corrective swath like this would not be on us, I don't think.
yeah. I mean, I think that they started to do some program review, and they were like, wait a minute,
Ah, fuck, that
wait a
is
minute.
why, why does this I thought this narrative was done. I thought this
Me
this
too.
arc was done. I thought we'd won the war. Times
Me
were
too.
good. RDP would never be perfect, but it'd be better. But
Yeah,
now
and it probably is better.
the narrative's
Um,
continued and there's
yeah,
losses. It's tough.
civilian casualties.
Oh God, this has dashed all my dreams of joining the military because
You
if it
had
gets
dreams of joining the military?
yeah, who doesn't?
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
You were going to
all
go to
these
Ukraine to fight with Kalen.
all these casualties just got me like, damn, I couldn't do this shit. I can't
Friends.
do this
I
shit.
look around.
It
I
was
miss them.
friends. It really was friends, man.
Yeah.
It's a clear house, clean house.
Oh God. Yeah. So I don't know.
Uh,
I'm very curious to see what the vibe will be like next year.
yeah. What if we're like hated it? What if we're
Well,
despised?
then we only have 1 year. You
Our
know,
this fourth
we
year group is seen as just like it's so shit now. Nothing's happening. It's so
yeah.
bad.
It's even worse.
That would not be on us.
It would be easy to point at us.
It would be.
We'd be a very very good scapegoat.
We would be. We would be. Especially because the younger years didn't even have it. I mean, they had their fallings
They
out with the.
yes, they did.
They know what they didn't
A
get
lot of
as
them
bad
signed
as
the letter.
us. They didn't get as
Yeah.
bad as us, but oh my
Uh,
god, I hate how significant this all feels. I want this to feel light.
yeah. Anyway,
It,
what a way to start the pod.
none of this feels light anymore. Nothing in life feels light anymore.
That's just being an adult now. You
Sort
know?
of. I don't know. Life's been so weird.
Yeah.
Life's been so weird, Sam. Think
Life
about
has been weird.
one thing a lot. You know the one thing what I think about.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
You haven't watched any of the prequels yet.
Do I have to?
I thought you seemed like you were like really into it, like
Did
just
I?
finishing it. Well, I don't know. At some point you were.
I thought I seemed really in pain last
You
episode.
did. You did.
Yeah.
But I
I don't
kind of I
know.
assumed that you would
Push
still go
through.
through with it. The fact that you
I,
got through the sequels, like,
yeah. I probably
says
will.
a lot.
I just need a break. I'm trying to amp myself up to get on Jurassic Park.
Yeah. You've been
Because
watching a lot of great movies.
I know that first one's gonna fucking hit, man. That first one's gonna be like a system reset, and I can't
And
wait.
then it's just
The second one's gonna hit for me too. I'm not even gonna lie. It's gonna hit. I grew up with that movie. I loved that movie so much growing up. third one is gonna be where it's like, ooh, I don't know where we're at with this one now. Still, I watched that one like pretty religiously growing up, so I probably will still be
Yeah.
quite fond of it, you know. Um,
I wonder if Jurassic World will have the same like Star Wars 7
I'm
problem on a
I'm
rewatch.
interested because I have a lot of nostalgia for that one. Like I remember
Oh
seeing
yeah.
that in theaters, just begging my mom for so long, like we gotta see
Yeah.
Jurassic World, we gotta hit it. Um, it was a monumental occasion, you know.
It was.
But
I
looking
saw the
back
movie
on it,
a lot
I only
as a
saw it the
kid.
one time. But looking back on it, it's probably pretty slop. But we'll see, right?
No.
We'll see.
I'm
Maybe
sure it's
Chris
great.
Pratt. Maybe Chris Pratt is a powerhouse.
I mean, I remember watching the newest one, and that's just like the most slop movie of all
Did I
time,
see the
maybe.
new one?
It came out around the same time as Fast 10, I think.
I did. It had locusts in it, didn't it?
Yeah,
God, that shit was sucked.
it was so bad. I had such
Yeah,
a fun time in that theater, but like, just
Oh, I had
I
the most
don't think
miserable time
rewatching it will
watching that.
hit.
It was so
Yeah,
bad watching that. I was so fucking just. It was like Rise of Skywalker. Those movies are
yeah,
very similar, eh?
yep.
They'll make an interesting contrast. Yeah, we gotta get on that.
I,
Next few days,
yeah,
we gotta start watching those because I think that'd be a really fun
sure.
pit. Sure,
Yeah, I'm
you
sure
mean
it'll be a
yes,
good
sir.
Yes, it'll be a fun conversation. I
Just don't
know
want to
that
sit through them.
there's 6 of these movies, and by number 4, it's going to be a slog.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, they're also long too.
Dinosaurs.
Like it's not like Planet of the Apes where they're each 90 minutes.
It'll be
Like
good. It'll be good. And then
it'll
after
be good.
Jurassic Pit, I think I'm just very
We'll get
excited to have
Rogue
Kat
on.
back on. Like I miss Kat. They're such a great
Yeah,
coworker. So I'm so excited to get them back on and
I'm
talk some
excited to
dinosaur
chat with them.
movies with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
And then after we got to find our new because I really like doing the big franchise episodes. Those are fun, man. Just just
we
becoming
could
like
do
grossly acquainted with a franchise is so much
yes.
fun.
We could do a Toxic Avenger mega ep. There's 4 of those
Okay.
movies and a new one coming out.
Oh
They're
fuck
quite
yeah, that's
fun.
perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. When
Yeah.
does when does the new Jurassic Park come out?
July
Ah
sometime.
shit, I wanted to get it all done before July. Ah, we
We could
still can. And then
yeah,
we'll come back for that one.
because we could like I mean, we don't have to record and then immediately drop them either. We could drop it around
That's
like
true. Yeah.
the release because we've been
Yeah.
so good. We got shit in the
We've been
bank.
so good.
Yeah, we got stuff in the bank
Are you still dropping Friendship and the other one
on
Tuesdays?
Tuesday. Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
Okay, so we're still keeping mainline going.
Yeah,
Are we recording? Yeah, we are recording mainline right now.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
This is a
god.
mainline episode.
I forgot. I thought this was a Star Wars episode or something. It was
Yeah,
lost.
we're here to do a Rogue One exclusive episode.
Okay. Don't even get me started because I'll fire. I'll start firing.
All right, we've been through it. We know.
Yeah. David's not here.
It's
When's
yeah,
David
David's
coming
not
on
here.
next? Then I'll schedule
Exactly.
my
Yeah.
prequel watches.
When's the next 30s movie?
What is the next few movies? We're kind of breaking the flow of these episodes a bit, but
Yeah, I went to see a movie with David and Quinn's friend Jacob the other day. This is my mini review of Materialist. It sucked. It was
yeah,
really
I saw the
bad.
trailer for that one. Try and bring her back, and it
I went
didn't
in
look like
totally
something I
blind.
wanted to watch.
I went in totally blind. It's another like Celine song, Love Triangle. Um,
She made
True Love
past
will win in the
lives.
end, but like True Love also kind of sucks, and you have to really
Hmm.
settle. Like it's such a
Mm.
weird like message, and
It's
Madame
gotten
Web is
okay
like
reviews
it
from
has,
some
which is like
people.
shocking to me. I don't know. I just the
Are
writing
you
and the
just not the
acting I thought were
audience
so bad.
for this
Well,
kind of?
Quinn loved Past Lives, so I assumed like he would be the audience, and he also didn't like it. So I don't know.
Okay.
I thought Dakota Johnson was so bad in this movie, like just robotically bad. I feel like I'm not really like an actor guy. Like I don't really notice performance unless it's like a really major swing.
Yeah.
But this was just like god awful, and I don't know. There's a sequence where Dakota Johnson has to like follow around one of her clients, but she wears like a trench coat and like a baseball hat.
Hell
It's like,
yeah.
what is this
You
world?
know,
Like, it's so
I would
weird,
I
the
would take
tone.
any opportunity to wear a trench coat too. Trench coats seem cool.
But if you were like, I gotta go spy on this person, you're like, oh, this
Spying?
is time to
Yeah.
break out the trench coat.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's so
dude.
silly.
When I'm a
It's so
spy?
silly, but
Yeah.
it's like what's happening in the movie is so serious. Like it's very
Okay.
weird.
Pedro Pascal and is it Henry Cavill? Who is it?
No, it's Chris Evans. And this is another thing.
Ah.
Chris Evans is horribly miscast. He's supposed to be playing this like schlub guy, but like he's
Oh
Chris
yeah, they
Evans.
did
Like
that in
he's
the
the most like
trailer.
attractive.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I got a roommate and we live in a rundown apartment."
Oh,
Oh,
I'm so ugly. I'm
who'd
Chris
you
Evans.
who'd you cast there? Jake Gyllenhaal,
Anybody else? No, you know who I would cast and who would actually be great casting?
Paul Dano.
Craven's brother.
Oh no, not that freak.
That guy.
No, he's
Make
such a
him really
freak.
like freaky.
He's
Like,
such a freak.
and he's so short.
I hate to
That's who I
say
would
it.
cast.
He's so
That's who I would
freaky though.
cast.
He is so
He'd be a good
freaky.
contrast against Pedro Pascal.
Throw Paul Dano in there. No, he's too cute.
Paul Dano, yeah, and he's too good for this movie.
Throw not Michael Cera. Throw like who's a good schlub? James Franco?
James Franco, yeah, get him back.
I gotta stop that bit. I feel like that bit's gonna get me in trouble. Just keep suggesting
Maybe.
James Franco for casting.
Where's James Franco been? I've been waiting to see him in something new.
Oh, that's literally a bit me and Graham are gonna put in our pretend little monkey show. It's gonna
Oh
be so
yeah,
funny. It's gonna be so funny. But
it's
you
gonna
saw the
hit.
Toxic Avenger.
I did. I saw it with Lloyd Kaufman, with the director
That's fucking pretty
himself.
sick, man. You wanna talk
It
about
was
that a
really
bit?
cool. Sure. I mean, he is such a funny guy. Like, he
Metro,
was
I'm
super
assuming.
nice and gracious. Yeah, at the Metro, he came in. I don't really know why. Just like, I guess he was touring around with Toxic Avenger for some reason,
Hmm.
promoting his
Well, don't you
streaming service.
say Metro like always invites people down?
Yeah, and but I know he was coming to Vancouver for something, and then I guess Metro was able to snag him up as well. But yeah,
Nice.
I don't know. He was really funny. He was very gracious. He spent a long time signing stuff before the movie. Like he didn't
Hell
even get through
yeah.
half the line.
Hell yeah.
Because he was just like kind of chatting and doing stuff.
That's
But
great.
luckily, because Troy and I, shout out Troy Finley, who I ran
Oh,
into. Because of course, if you're going to see like Toxic Avenger, I'm gonna run into Troy.
how's he doing?
He's good, man. He apparently bid $28,000 on Margot Robbie's lingerie
He was
from
telling me about the
Wolf
Wolf
of
of
Wall
Wall Street
Street.
stuff. 28,000, not 100?
That's what he bid. Yeah, and he did not win.
No shot. No shot, Troy. What are we
Yeah,
doing?
I don't know. Apparently, he's bidding on the pen right now from Wolf of Wall Street. That's his holy grail.
I don't get
Not
it,
to
but
be
shout
confused
out.
with the holy grail from Indiana Jones 3, which he also bid on.
I really don't get it. I don't get it.
I think it'd be cool to own some movie props. I
I
don't know.
just don't have the
Costumes, I don't
need
really. No, me neither.
exorbitant amounts of
But
money.
yeah, I mean, when I look at like the David Lynch auction that's happening now, I'm like, that would be so cool
The
to like.
Cronenberg one would be cool because it's like a Cronen prop is something else,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Like to have one of
yeah,
those tools to experiment on mutant women or whatever.
yes,
Like
yeah,
that
from
would
Dead
go
Ringers.
hard. Yeah.
Just have those in your room,
I don't
you know,
know. The way I
casually.
see it, I'm just gonna probably keep all the props from my awesome Oscar-winning movies. So there you go.
I,
That's all I need.
if I had if I had not the Dead Ringers tools, I would just put them in with like the cutlery and just see how people react.
I'd put them with the toothbrushes in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
exactly. Yeah, in the bathroom or hanging above my my bed. I think
Yeah, yeah.
that wouldn't be concerning at all.
Probably next to my Lego Death Star is where I put them.
I would use them as a mount for the Lego ornithopter I have.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I need the
the
Lego
all
Ornithopter. Fuck.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, Lloyd Kaufman's cool. He signed my
Yeah.
stuff eventually. I was able to get to him.
That's
He
sick. What'd you
signed
get signed?
Troy's copy of
Criterion?
Schindler. No, he wouldn't sign the Critterpit card, which I get because it's like you don't want to just sign a random like business card just in
Oh,
case
was he
they're
like off put by it?
a little. He was just like I would rather just sign my stuff, and it was like fair enough. He was
You give him
polite.
a card?
No, no.
Nah.
I sh- I presented it. I'm sure if I had more time, I could have talked him into it, but because Troy talked him into signing Schindler's List. So
Oh my God, Troy! What the
yeah,
fuck, man?
yeah.
How'd that conversation go?
It was like he was just like Troy had his pile of trauma movies, and at the bottom he kind of snuck in Schindler's List, and he got to Schindler's List, and he's like, "Oh, like, would you mind signing this as well?" And Lloyd was like, "Okay," and he signed
Oh
it,
my
Lloyd Kaufman,
God!
Dirty Jew. It was crazy.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh
Yeah.
my!
So Troy's got that now.
God bless him. That's a sick.
Yep.
I'm sure he's gonna be like, "Hey, dogs, look what I got!" After a long
Oh yeah.
time.
Oh yeah. He's still
Uh,
trying to get you that footage. But
is
he said he
he?
doesn't have any money. And I was like, "What?
Oh,
Why?
is
Why?
he still
Why do you
trying
need
to?
money for this?"
Because he's trying to ship it or whatever.
I don't know.
Should I just come down to Edmonton and get it from him?
Yeah.
Because I'd be
Yeah.
down. I want to make a cut of those. I like
Text
editing.
him. I also like I would be very interested just to like play with his camera for a bit.
Yeah.
Really want to cuz it's a really good camera. And he's got
Fucking
the anamorphic
Connor.
lens.
Sorry, Connor texted me the other day and told me he was on a Troy set.
Yeah, Troy was showing me some footage.
Yeah?
Woof. That's a Troy set.
What's
That was
going
a
on?
Troy set. He had some kind of like prop weapon or like paintball gun. He was shooting at
Yeah,
somebody in like
he's.
drag.
Oh, okay.
Um, just like the most like Troy like clip I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Um, he didn't mention
Was
that
it.
Connor was on it though.
Was Connor in drag? Because Connor was telling me he was getting shot.
Oh, that it could have been. I didn't like the face was covered, but it totally could have been.
Crazy times. God
That's
bless,
funny.
man.
I'm shocked that Troy wouldn't have told me that it was Connor.
It could have been Connor.
Uh,
I'm not saying it was.
no, I mean I believe these stories are lining up very well. Like
God bless, man. I think Troy makes interesting shit. And if he had somebody to keep him in line a bit, you know, just a good AD, a good editor,
yeah.
he'd be making
Yeah,
some
it's
bangers.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know. The way that he handles the subject matter is kind of
Yeah.
where I draw the line.
Yeah. He just needs an editor.
Yeah,
Like
or
a
like
script editor, I mean. Somebody like talk it through with him. Be like, what are we doing here?
it's interesting because it's like what I don't you don't want to take away too much of it, right? But you
Yeah,
just
because
want
then you lose the essence.
yeah. Yeah, you just want Troy to be, I don't know, like John Waters or like Lloyd Kaufman.
He is kind of
Like
John Waters
I
pilled, but
have
like mean with
but
it.
yeah, but mean with it. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
like John Waters isn't like point and laugh at these people like
I
in the
love
way that
these
Troy
people.
is. Yeah, yeah.
But Troy is so
Uh,
close to being a John Waters figure. He's like
yes.
one notch away from being the next John Waters, and you know that. You know
Yes,
that.
yes.
He's just
Yes.
like he has that fundamental difference in how he approaches it.
Exactly.
But
He
he's
doesn't
so
approach it
close.
from love.
He's give in to your hate. Give
Yeah.
in to the dark side.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, Troy.
We love
Never
Troy
gonna.
though.
We do love Troy. Never gonna shake him. He's gonna be around in our lives forever.
Yeah. I
Graduated
hope.
2 years ago, and we're still bumping
Oh
into him.
my God, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I love that time when he's like, "Yo, dog, you should come to the McDonald's at the Walmart." I pulled up. He's like, "Okay, I just want to get a picture." Yeah, he took a picture
Oh
of me.
God.
It's a good photo though. I looked kind of ugly, but it was a good photo.
What a guy. I really
I
hope he
love
makes
Troy.
like a feature one day.
I
Like
know, man. I would be the. I would fucking. I would benefect his movies silently.
silently, yeah.
No, no, no.
That's the thing. Like, I just want to walk up to a theater one day and see that there's a Troy Finley movie playing.
I
You
know.
know,
And I think he has the fucking tenacity to get it done.
he
Like,
does. I mean, that's the thing
say
is
what you
he
will
doesn't
about
edit. You need somebody to edit. Like,
90% of the film students through our program in 3 years, 90% of them ain't going anywhere with this degree, right?
yeah, yeah,
Troy, though, is not one of those people. Troy is going to
no.
get it done, and Troy is going to make some crazy shit.
And he continues taking like classes and stuff like it's I don't know. It's
It's
really, I
very
don't know, respectable.
admirable. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he's an artist. Like, say
yeah,
what you will, but he's one of the
yeah.
few. Well, I think everyone in this program's an artist, but I'd say he's
He's very honest about the art he
yeah,
makes.
he's a genuine artist almost, where it's like he's actually doing the
Yeah,
shit he wants to make. It's not shit that anybody else is. They think that like people want to see. They're not making it for other people. Troy is making it for himself, like what he wants to
yeah,
see, and I love that. That is
yeah,
something I aspire towards, and which I'm
yeah.
starting to hit with all my movies. Obviously, very
Exactly.
different outcomes, but
No,
it's
I
it's
think you
it's
should.
commendable.
It is. It definitely
Genuinely
is.
commendable as an artist. It's just what we're doing here is a little the subject matter is
Very different.
strange. I don't know.
Very
Problematic
out there.
for
Very
sure.
problematic.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable to be on those sets.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a way, almost thankful that some of them will not see the light of day.
I'm
And you're like,
not. I
oh
want to
god.
see him.
Yeah.
I want to see him. I think they
I'm
deserve
just
to have a cut
yeah, I
at
just want to
least.
see I want to see like all the footage. Like I just want
Yeah.
to know what's there, you know? Like
Oh my
I don't
god.
really need to see it cut. I just the raw footage is enough for me.
Yeah, I kind of want to see a cut. Raw footage, of course, but I want to see a cut. I want to see if you can pull something out of that.
I feel like depending on what footage he gives you, you could string together something from just like because we shot so many different shorts, but I feel like you could combine them.
Into
Like,
one big
yeah, yeah,
Troy
because
study.
exactly because like the subject matter is all like there's definitely a through line through all of them.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
he
yeah.
has very common themes, right?
Just about the artist figure, sort of, just indulgence.
Indulgence, yeah.
Yeah.
Escape from reality.
Yeah. There's some
I don't
fucking
know.
sick shots for sure in some of those.
I okay.
No, there's this one really cool shot of Levi playing the saxophone in the recording studios. It's pretty cool.
That sounds interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember anything that like I remember being there. I don't remember a single thing that like was shot, you know?
Those were certainly some days.
Yeah.
Those were some weird days, man.
We got to
Cause
be like
like,
that for some second year, some first years.
cause I was
They're going to
just going
think
through
like,
the breakup with Danae at that time too, in all those Troy sets. That was
yeah,
some crazy times. Just
very
looking back,
surreal.
just like such a rife emotional, like unique emotional period.
Yeah.
Those are odd times.
We got to I'm
Just
telling we got to be the Troys of
do
next year.
we?
Really isolate ourselves from the rest of the program.
I mean, we might have
Uh,
already, from the sounds of it.
I mean from the rest of the fourth years even. Like
Oh god, yeah,
uh,
yeah. Fuck it, let's hit it. We got Graham.
uh,
We just gotta rile up Graham a bit.
yeah. Yeah. Was
Get
Graham
going.
telling you about his rehearsal idea for next year?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
You think that'd be fun? Do you think the individual it would focus on would be down with that?
Mm, maybe.
I think he'd be down in it in retrospect, maybe, and like
I
if we
think he
told
would
him
be down
about
with
it,
it maybe for the first couple days, and then it would
yeah,
be like, okay, what the fuck?
yeah, it'd
Like,
be like it'd get uncomfortable either way you cut it. Either way you cut it, and I think in the end, if we made some heat out of it, he would ultimately be okay with it. But there'd be a lot of sour feelings that I don't know.
it'd be. I'm I'm curious to see.
You want to hit it? You want to hit it, you cheeky
Kind
bastard.
of. Kind of.
It would be fucking compelling. It would
It
be
would be.
fucking like I think it'd be heat, but
And it's just
uh,
heat to I don't know. Yeah, I'm just I'm curious. I'm curious to see what it would mean for both people, especially Graham. Like
I think he's.
what
I don't
like
even
I don't
know
know. How would you
because I
commit to that bit so
Graham
much?
could commit. I know Graham could commit, man.
But that's a long commitment, like just in terms of time.
I think Graham could commit, man.
Maybe.
Graham is man does shit for the bit, which I respect completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he'd get
At
it
what
done.
point would people forget or like not realize that it's a bit anymore? Like just be
Would
like, "Oh,
people
Graham really
realize
changed
it's a
over the
bit?
summer."
Would people even realize it's a bit off the
Yeah,
bat?
that's the
Would
thing.
they? Oh, it'd
I
be
think Elijah
compelling.
might because he's a big fan of that show.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't
I don't
even
know.
know. I wish Jake was here. He could tell us. He would guide us.
Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get Jake back. Get him back in the program.
Jake, it's your time to come back. It's your time to shine.
Yeah. Let's get everybody back.
It's like
I'm hanging out with Rob next weekend.
really?
Robert Jeffney. Yep.
What for?
Just to hang, just to catch up,
Oh yeah. Get him on the
see how
pod.
he's doing. Yeah. I
See,
listened to the first couple minutes of that episode because I was like, how is like what's Rob up to? And was
yeah.
that episode as traumatic? And I was like, oh yeah, this was a crazy ep.
Wasn't
He
that
just got
crazy?
into it. He just
The
got into it.
first 2 minutes. Fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be that open on the pod.
No.
No.
I
No, we shouldn't. Yeah,
that was
no.
just that neither of us had talked to Rob for a
The
while
whole
at that
summer.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Insomnia.
Yeah. Oh
Stellan
god.
Skarsgård.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay. Get him back on the pod.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to come back on.
I want to get Grayson on the pod. Promote his new album. That's the guy I've been doing all the music videos with.
We are getting hella views, so I mean, I'm sure there would be some crazy cross promotion.
Yeah. No, I just love Grayson. I'd love to get him on the pod. He's a great
Yeah.
guy. Creators, you should go watch all my music videos I've been making. They're so fun. I've been having so
They're
much
very
fun
fun.
making. I've been having so much fun making them. They're a good
Yeah.
time. We just shot another one a couple days ago because G Dog came down to Red Deer.
Hell yeah.
And that was fun. We were doing like pixelation esque
Oh shit.
stuff. Stop motion, yeah.
Some animation.
That shit
How's
takes a
editing
lot of.
that being? Oh
I haven't
yeah.
started editing it yet. Don't think it'll be
Okay.
too tough. But what we did, we decided stop motion animation pixelation that wasn't enough. That was too easy. We decided to
Yeah.
throw long shutter exposure on top of that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you're like the images are really like um what's the word that I'm looking for? Like they have the long shutter, so they're like streaky. You see all the movement.
Mhm.
That's cool.
It is
And
cool.
now I think you got to rotoscope it all as well. Go
Yeah.
that extra level.
It's cool though, man. It's fucking cool. We shot a bunch of stuff by the highway, so you see all these like between
Lights.
frames, like the lights of the cars going past. It's cool.
Yeah, that's
Um,
really cool.
and then some shots we just got crazy, and I started like just panning the camera, even though it's a photo, and then you get all the light streaks and stuff. It was cool. I'm sure I'll be able to
Curious to
edit
see how
something
that will
cool.
come together. Yeah,
Me too. Me too. Me too.
I'm sure you will make some heat.
I think all of them have come together pretty well so far, so I'm sure it'll be good. Like even
Yeah.
some of them, like shooting it, I was like, "Fuck my life! What am I doing with this?" Right? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. And then the edit, I've been able to make something super fun out of it. So
It's always
I don't
fun.
know.
I like sometimes shooting without that like expectation of like I
Yeah,
don't know how this is going to come together, but I'll figure it out.
yeah, because I
This is
feel
a
like
challenge
I'm
for future me.
exactly, and I feel like I'm a competent enough editor now that I have the creativity, quote unquote. No, I just have all the bend notes to make something cool. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. Exactly. You understand the form a little bit more.
Yeah. If it ain't
And
working,
that
go
was his
crazy with
first year class. Just think about how
fuck
great
my
it's going to
life.
be when we learn more.
Split screen. Just go crazy with split screen. That's what I learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Split screen's too easy. It's so much fun.
Split screen's a lot of fun.
I love split screen. The one I went crazy with split screen, I had so much fun doing. That was the one I had no idea what to do for. But yeah, it's good times. Love music videos. I think I'm very well suited for music videos because most of my film creation for the past year has been entirely visual based. So
Yeah.
it's been good. I really gotta start writing soon, though. Fuck my life.
We love writing.
How do I start writing, Sam? I just
Look
cannot
at a
bring myself
page.
to it.
Come down
I
to
can
Edmonton on Thursday nights. That's when
Thursday
writing
nights.
day is.
What?
It's when I've been writing every week. Just like
Just
sit down.
Thursdays?
Yeah.
Okay, I should probably start doing that. Yeah, no. I want to force myself to write something that I can just shoot Graham and Dom, so I can
Yeah.
have like incentive to shoot it, because that's what always does it for me. It's like, oh, I can actually shoot this. That's so much fun. But every time I've fucking started writing something, like me and Graham wrote this cool crash out script, which was originally just gonna be something small that we could do, just the gang, right?
Is this the beer one or is this?
No, the beer one's another example of this, where it's just gone away
Yeah.
from. It's like a whole fucking like week long shoot or some bullshit,
Yeah.
which is cool because they're like really cool projects that I'm excited to do. But it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to put a bunch of time into something. I want
It's
to
a
do it
lot of
now.
work.
I
Yeah.
want to do it now. Say Levy. Say Levy.
Say la vie.
You ever
How are we
seen
feeling about Ontario?
I got the time. I'm just waiting for like I'm pretty good. I've got the time booked off for the most part. I'm just waiting for the dates.
Yeah.
And then I gotta get shit. Like my money's pretty good right now. Like I know that's why a lot of people have been backing out, just because the pay is not gonna be
The most ideal.
but I'm at the point where it's like as long as I make a positive, which I'm pretty sure I will, net positive pay, um it is worth it for the
Yeah.
experience completely.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like
don't think, yeah. End up losing money,
that
which
experience,
is good.
man. That experience I think would be fucking killer. I think that would
Oh, for sure.
lock me in, would it not?
I think it will be positive. I don't think that it necessarily means like guaranteed work or anything, but I think it's good. Like
A month on
it's a
set,
positive for sure.
I think it's a pretty damn good start,
Yeah,
which I'm very
definitely.
excited about. And it means guaranteed work.
No guaranteed work in film.
It means guaranteed work.
No guaranteed work in film.
It means guaranteed work.
Just look at what
There's
this guaranteed work has become.
yeah. Are people dropping off like flies yet?
Doesn't seem like it. I mean, nobody's really been
Didn't
talking in like
Elijah
the group
drop?
chat. That wasn't the same Elijah. That's a
Oh, okay.
that's a different person. I talked to Elijah about that because I was like, I
Sad.
didn't think that you had like that illness. I was like, are you okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not Elijah. I think Elijah's still locked in. I might be meeting with him later today to discuss it.
Nice. Yeah, I know Dom and Graham probably are gonna drop. I know Graham's definitely gonna drop.
Yeah, yeah. Dom was telling me the other week. It was like, because he was still seeking employment, right? Like
Yeah. It's kind
needs
of
to make so
fucked how
much
many
money.
people are like not getting jobs waiting for
Yeah,
this. That is kind
and
of
I
scary.
why would you? I don't know.
I
Like
get it, right? Because seems like
I
such
don't
an
get not
ideal.
finding another job though.
Yeah,
Like
for me that feels so irresponsible. I don't know.
yeah, like even from like March or like April, we were all like us. We were like, I don't know. This doesn't feel
Yeah,
real.
Yeah.
But also like
I
you have
even
so much time to like work anyways. Like I don't know if I'm not working, like what else am I doing for those
it's
months, you
just
know?
depressing that we have to say that, right? It shouldn't be that way, but it is
Yeah,
just
but
the way it is.
yeah.
I even feel deeply irresponsible taking all this time off for this thing that might not even come through. Now, I have to
Yeah.
keep telling myself that no, this isn't a bad thing. I've been working pretty hard for the past 3 years. So even
Yeah.
if this doesn't come through, I don't
It'll
think
be
it's a
nice to
bad
have a
thing to have
break.
some time
Yeah.
off. I've been
Exactly.
grinding
And
pretty
we'll
hard.
end up shooting a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah, and there's like
here as
so
well.
many
Like
fucking like little film jobs on Facebook that I've been
yep.
seeing because Dom's got
Yep.
me in all those groups, man. And
Yep.
there's a shit
I'm in a
ton
few of those too.
that if this doesn't come through, I'm just gonna fucking throw myself at a bunch of those. See what
Yeah, why not?
happens. Yeah. Oh
No,
fuck, and I have that.
there's lots of stuff.
Oh fuck, I keep forgetting about that fucking other thing that's happening at the end of June. You
Oh, is
remember the
that
fucking
the musical thing?
yeah. I just got like a heart attack moment. Like that hasn't happened yet, has it?
I don't know.
No, 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 no. No, no,
Okay.
no. No, surely not. Mitch, we haven't talked since May 8th.
Nice.
What days for that? What days for that, brother?
Right now.
No, it's end of June, I'm pretty sure.
Right now. It is it's middle of June.
Shit's going by quick.
It is. It is. I feel like once we're in Ontario too, it's just gonna be like gone, you know?
I'm excited for Ontario though. If it happens, man, I've never been there. That's gonna be so crazy to my little
Mhm.
red deer brain. Think
Are
I'm
you
gonna
still
try to.
thinking of flying, or are you thinking
What are you planning?
trying to
I'm doing what
caravan?
you're doing.
I'm talking to Ryan today. I it just kind of depends on like when we get know about this, like how much
Mhm.
flights and stuff are. Um, I don't know. I because it's like a lot. I'm thinking about just a lot of the stuff I'd want to bring, and I couldn't just fit that in a carry on. Like I can't bring a lot of my film shit because it's all like scissors or knives. You know,
Hmm.
like I couldn't just bring that
Oh
on a
yeah,
plane. I'd have to like check a bag, which then is another like an additional cost. So I
yeah,
don't know. I'm like, should I just like give like Ryan or because Ryan's gonna drive Ryan my vest or something and just be like, hey, can you take this for me? Um,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of on Team Fly just because I think it's so much cheaper and
I'm doing what
faster.
you're doing
Like, okay,
because we're critters. We stay together.
okay, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm not taking my car. I don't trust my car to get us
I'm
cross
going where you're
country.
going. We can go with Lucy if you want.
No, no, no.
What?
You, no, you take that car that far?
No, but I
Yeah.
hate that you so easily shut her down.
I mean, yeah. How? Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, I
I'm just
wouldn't.
thinking about that when we picked up the TV.
That was that was because the old tires. That was because Matt was there. That was because the TV was there. Fucked.
Well, we'd be bringing the TV, right?
Yeah, duh, dude. Duh. Fucking hook up an SNES party
Yeah,
house
exact party.
or
Yo,
dorms.
party at our dorm every night.
It'd be crazy if we were living in the dorms too, because that's like, whoa, I'm getting my dorm
I think we
experience
would be.
now.
I mean, that makes the most sense to me for
That would be such a
what's about to.
vibe. I know for everyone that'd be
Yeah.
suck because it'd be like, oh, we're living in dorms. But for me, it's
Oh,
like,
I
oh
don't
my
care.
god, I get to live in dorms. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's all coming together. I guess I kind of did. Danae and
Yeah.
Graham.
You've had some dorm time.
I've had
Danae and
some dorm.
Graham. Yeah.
I lived in Graham's dorm for a while.
Yeah.
That was the
But
crash out era.
yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be fun to have a little dorm together.
That
I
would
think there
be
are like
fun.
four. Yeah.
There's so many exciting things when you look at it. Ontario
Exactly.
potentially, Hype House.
Hype
Hype
House
House
that's
is
coming
gonna
up.
be crazy.
I think I'm really
I'm
excited for that.
Me too, man. Oh my god, to finally move out of my house, my parents' house. Oh
Yeah.
my god. It's been so lovely. Obviously, being able to stay at home for school, like that has been such an
Mhm.
advantage. But it's gonna be nice to fucking get out of the nest, man. Oh my god. I'm so ready.
Have your own space. Make sure that we
I
have a
am.
studio room, of course.
Yeah. Watching movies with the boys every night. Who,
Yeah.
but the question is, whose Criterion channel do we keep? Or do we
Oh,
split
we
it
keep
now?
yours. Oh, I mean, I
Oh,
think we could just split it. That makes sense to me.
yeah. You're so quick. Yeah, we can keep mine. Yeah, that
Oh, I
works.
said
I get the
yours. I said
points.
yours.
Yeah, we can keep mine.
Okay. You don't get any
I get the.
points or anything from.
Do I not
No.
get points
You're
from
just
having
paying.
Criterion channel?
I don't think so.
Didn't you fucking get points for the fucking the sale, the fucking
Yeah, you for sales you do. Yeah, but it's different for the channel.
huh? Aren't we talking about the same thing?
The channel and the like actual like the DVD shop are different.
So you
Kind
don't
of.
get points from the channel for the DVD shop.
I don't think so.
I thought I could have sworn you fucking were getting points all these years. Do you have
No, I mean
two
I would get points
subscription
whenever we
services?
buy from the sales.
Oh, I've been off the Criterion game for a while, and
It's good. It's very expensive.
it's so expensive, Sam. I've just been trying to get like a good nest egg going. But I know you have
Yeah.
a good nest egg, so I think once I get a good nest egg going, I might get back in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been really liking buying film equipment though lately.
I've been enjoying buying films, I can't lie. I haven't bought any equipment.
I want to buy a camera, dude.
Let's just steal Troy's.
We could buy a camera, Sam. Or
It's just
audio, probably audio.
audio stuff isn't as fun as a camera though.
It isn't. It isn't. Fuck. A camera.
Who can we peer pressure into buying audio stuff?
Caleb.
Can you
Caleb
buy
has
this
no money.
film audio equipment? Can you buy
Caleb
me
has no money. Caleb just saw
a
Kendrick.
Lamar?
Which is yeah,
Nice.
which is cool.
In Vancouver or where was he?
Toronto, I think.
Nice.
He got really drunk and was drunk texting the group chat, and it was so cute. It was so adorable. If I was a bad friend, I'd read off some of the text, but I'm not. I'm not.
Nope. Call him. Let him read them.
It was so cute, though. I haven't seen a good Caleb drunk text ramble like that in such a long time. It really warmed my heart. It made me feel like, you know what? Maybe we are so back. Maybe, maybe it's all gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay. I think so.
Matt's
Eventually.
calling me. Holy
Get
shit!
him on the pod.
Hello? I'm on the podcast. Are you with, are you with a child right now?
Stage managing job.
Oh wow.
Really
Say
cutting
hi
out
to
for me. I don't know
Sam.
if it was cutting out for you.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Matt.
I don't think he heard.
He heard. You can't hear
Yeah, I
him.
got. Okay. I got some like massive lore to drop.
Yeah? On the
Yeah.
pod?
Not on the pod. Definitely not on the pod.
Damn. On the pod. We got
You doing anything later tonight?
I'm closing tonight, but
The fuck you mean you're closing tonight?
I'm
You
close.
do work.
Yeah, I do. I'm closing the restaurant. I
You're closing the
wish.
restaurant, Ethan? The restaurant's closing?
Okay, Matt, we hanging later?
Sure. I mean,
Okay.
I'm done at like 5, 6.
I'm
or
done
5.
at like 11.
Fuck. Just call in for work tomorrow and just say, hey, I don't feel up for it. I'm very tired. I can't do that technically.
Fuck yeah.
On the pod.
I'll see you later.
I love you, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
We love Matt.
Matt's great.
You heard all that?
I heard parts of it. I heard some important parts.
About him. Yeah. Fucking Sylvan Lake's never gonna listen to this.
Unless Graham's listening on the job really
Yeah.
loud.
Graham, okay, Graham and Matt work with my cousin, right? Who
Nice.
I don't talk with very much. I haven't talked to him in a very long time. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Jackson. But Graham has been fucking my shit up because Graham's been showing
Why?
him like my most skits fucking brain rot movies. He is sabotaging me. He is revealing all my mental illness to the whole family. It's not good. It's not good.
It's exactly what it's supposed to be, I think.
Also, my grandma is like my number one YouTube fan and watches all my stuff
Really?
immediately. Yeah.
Does she like it and comment?
She sends me texts, yeah,
Nice.
which is not good. It's sweet and lovely, but like I make some weird fucking stuff. I'm really worried about how she.
Maybe she's weird. Maybe she really likes it.
She really liked Mouse House. She's like, get those mice. Get them. Get them. So
The
that
mice
was
are
sick.
evil.
The mice are evil. Get out of here, PETA. Get out my inbox. Mice are evil.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Oh yeah. You ever seen Hour of the Wolf?
No,
You know Hour of the Wolf?
I do not. Tell me about it.
It's a great movie. And that's what we'll be talking about today.
Peeping Tom.
No, Hour of the Wolf's great. You should really watch it. It's a Ingmar Bergman horror film. It's really good.
I love Bergman. I
I
feel like I
love
forget about
Bergman.
Bergman sometimes.
Me too. Bergman is so good, dude. Bergman is
we have
everything.
a Bergman coming up pretty soon.
I know.
think.
We have
Number
a few
60.
Bergmans coming up.
Yeah.
We got 60 Autumn Sonata, and then
I love Autumn Sonata.
I haven't seen it. I'm very
It's so
excited.
good.
Man, I swear we had another. Yeah, 71, The Magic Flute, which is interesting because they reference Magic Flute quite a bit. In this film, Hour of the Wolf. I'd really recommend it, Sam. It is. I thought it was so awesome, man. Like, I think it's one of his few like straight up horror films.
Okay.
It's
Persona's pretty
awesome.
scary at some point.
Persona is scary, but this movie's awesome. It's like a full core, like psychological horror movie. It is
Okay.
great.
Okay.
I fucked with it.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight.
I fell asleep quite a bit throughout it, but I've been very sleepy lately. It's not the fault of the movie. It's a great movie. It has this. It's just like watching like a lot of old movies. I find blocking a lot more. Like a lot of those old timey
Mhm.
directors, they would really. Maybe it's because of working on film. Having to get a lot. It's probably
Well,
that. With
it's
digital, you can get so much
in Peeping Tom
coverage.
too. They show why, right? Like the focus is so much harder. You have to measure every single thing.
Yeah, but
So you really have to nail your blocking.
But I mean more in the fact that they'll get so much more out of a single shot.
Yeah.
These days, and there's nothing wrong with quick cutting, getting a bunch of coverage. It can be
Yeah.
effective. But I feel like just digital gives you so much more wiggle room. Where back in the day on film, you had to make like the most of a shot, and I was really appreciating it. I'll be quick because I know this fucking episode isn't about our. But there's just these shots where it'll move between like a close up to an insert to a wide, and it'll be so intense and so like evocative. It's really cool. Like I really want to do stuff more like that, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I really liked on the 48 hour film is, we didn't really have time for a ton of coverage. So
exactly, yeah.
We'd combine a bunch of stuff into a shot, which, I think made a lot of the shots in that super dynamic pretty fun.
I agree. Yeah, I like quite a few of the shots in there a lot.
Yeah.
Like I like that shot of them all lined up at the fence with Graham in the middle. And I like just like finding, like in terms of blocking, just like finding the like it's Elise, Graham, Elijah. Like I liked that just like consistency throughout the film as well.
Yeah.
Like
no, that movie's visually pretty tight. Pretty tight. I think we cooked on that aspect of the movie.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
And it's one of the few perfect scripts. Like it's that in Chinatown.
Oh yeah, like the script we don't
it's
even
gonna go down.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't even need to talk about the script because it's so dope.
So tight.
So perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hour of the Wolf is sick. I'd really recommend it. I think it's so much
watch
fun.
I'll watch
so
it tonight.
Creepy. So scintillating. I love it. I watched a few other movies. I think Dark
You
Water. Have
have
you
you?
ever heard of Dark Water?
Is it the Japanese horror one you watched?
Yeah,
No,
that one's
I have
pretty
not heard of it.
sick, man. That one's pretty
I'm
sick,
not
man.
really sold on J horror. Like I haven't
I
seen a
fucking
lot
love
of it.
J horror. I really like. I'm starting to really like J horror. Realized I've seen a fucking good amount now.
I think
Um,
it's because I just don't like The Ring. Like,
I haven't seen The Ring actually, and the one I watched was
didn't
from the
we
same
watched it in
director.
class?
I must have missed it.
Okay.
Because I have not seen The Ring.
I don't
Um,
know. It doesn't work for me.
it's from the same director as The Ring, but
Okay.
I don't know. I love J horror. It has a way that it's shot that is just so fucking atmospheric. So like
Hmm.
the setting is so well established and so thorough. And I think especially in Dark Water because it's all about this divorced mom living with her daughter, this rough custody battle for her daughter living in this like dilapidated old ass apartment building that's just so water damaged. And it's
Yeah.
just the apartment building is such a character in of itself. Like it's so oppressive and so creepy. You can almost smell all the fucking mildew. There's this one water stain on the ceiling that just like grows throughout the movie. It's just so atmospheric and creepy and unnerving. I really loved it. Really oppressive atmosphere. And the bits of it that I really didn't fuck with were actually like the traditional like horror stuff, like the scares where they do like the stings, the crazy
Yeah.
like musical horror stings, like like
Yeah.
the sound effects have become like memes and like prank channels and stuff. I hate that stuff. It's dated
Yeah.
pretty bad.
No, yeah, I agree. That kind of stuff doesn't really work for me.
Okay, I think you'd actually quite like Dark Water then a lot more.
Okay.
Maybe not love it, but this movie has like a good few moments like that. But for the most part, a lot of
And
people
is
call
it
it boring and slow, but it's much more just atmospheric, slow burn,
okay? Is
character
it like a
based.
shot on digital? Like that's kind of what
I
I
think so,
associate with J
yeah.
horror as well, like
Yeah.
early digital.
I think early
Okay.
digital, yeah, because it has such a feeling to it. It's
Yeah.
the ending made me cry. It was such a crushing ending, man. It's so fucking sad. So fucking sad,
Ugh.
man.
I'll
What
get
was
to
that?
it's I'll get to it eventually, maybe Halloween time.
It's such a sad ending, man. Oh my
I'll
god.
save it for the hype house.
It's such I don't think it would go well in a group watch to be honest, but
You got to watch it alone.
I think so cuz
Okay.
it's like it's not crazy scares and the scares that are there are cheesy. They're not good.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just the atmosphere of it is so good, man.
Okay.
And just like it's one of those movies that uses elements super well. This movie's all
Yeah.
about water and rain and it just utilizes it so fucking well and just the
What is this, a
themes.
Kurosawa movie?
Hey, that's racist, dude.
Because it uses rain?
Because it's Japanese. Get out of my
Oh,
face with that.
I didn't even
Get
make that connection. I didn't even think about that.
get out of my face with that, Sam. Get out of my face
I was
with
just
that.
thinking about all of Kurosawa's rain motifs.
They are pretty fucking sick. Um, you know what makes me kind of probably like J horror a lot more? All the
What?
Takashi Miike films I've seen. I've seen so many
Mm.
of his films.
Yeah, and I haven't seen any. I've like watched little bits of them because David
They're
went on
crazy.
the Kashe Mika. Yeah, I need to like sit down and actually watch one, not just
They're
like
fucking
2 minutes
nutty.
here and there.
We
Yeah,
get Ichi the Killer. That would be a fun hype house movie, man.
yeah,
Watch Audition
I'd be down.
sometime. I think Audition would fuck you up a bit.
Oh yeah, why? Why me?
I don't
It's
know. I
just
just think it'd fuck you up a bit.
okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Now you're gonna watch that movie and think I'm saying something about you. It has nothing to do with you, the movie, anything. I just think the movie's effective.
Okay,
Will
okay.
affect you because it affected me.
This movie's gonna make you reflect on your life, man.
You're gonna see yourself in this movie.
I watched this and I thought of you.
No. Okay, if anyone's seen fucking Audition, they know how awful that sounds. No, that's not. That's not what's happening here. It's just an effective movie. It's a good
Okay,
movie.
okay.
It's a good
I
movie.
believe you.
It's a good movie. You know, what else is a good movie?
Peeping Tom.
I was gonna say cane toads in a natural history, but I guess we can talk about Peeping Tom. You want to intro it?
Yeah, it's directed by one of Powell and Pressburger, Michael Powell.
Cool, pal.
It's a really good, I don't know, like study, a character study on a
Thriller.
deeply disturbed person. Yeah, thriller.
Is this the same
Um,
year as Psycho?
1960.
1960?
Yeah, that's Psycho year.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy. That's
It is
crazy.
interesting. Well, this movie feel like Psycho is a throwback movie though, right? Like it's meant to
Yeah.
feel
hmm
a little older and dated. Like
Yeah, almost like a universal like monster movie a bit.
yeah,
This one feels so modern. Peeping Tom.
yes.
Uh,
Oh man, the whole time weren't you thinking like this guy would be such a great like influencer, like a YouTuber? He would have made it so well.
well, just his whole shtick, man, feels like so creepy because it predicts it predicts our just straight up modern life. You know, modern
Yeah,
relationship to media and film and
technology.
shit. Yeah. Um. Yeah. It just follows this creepy guy, Mark Lewis, who
Yeah.
might be a literally me character. If this movie is a little more popular, I
Constantly
think.
walking around with the camera.
You think this guy would be in those literally me meme edits if it was a little more popular?
Maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. This movie, I think anybody yeah, maybe.
I guess he's
Maybe.
not as cool as Christian Bale in
No,
American
I mean he
Psycho.
still gets the girl in this movie.
He
Like
does. He does. He's
gets her in a
literally
couple
us.
ways.
He's literally us. Is what we're saying.
When I finished this movie, I walked into my room and I had like the camcorder I have just pointed at my door for some reason. Like I just put it down casually, and like it made me jump just seeing it there. I don't know.
It had a mirror hooked up to it too.
Yeah.
Ugh.
uh,
No, I liked this movie. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty
yeah.
good little creepy movie.
And it was cool. The Mark Lewis, he's a first AC as well, so
Yeah,
it was
it's
cool seeing like the how a film set worked.
yeah, the
In the
measuring tape
60s.
bit was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Made so much sense too. I never
Yep.
thought about that before, but
I I've had to do that for the shoot we did on film. I was like the guy. I
oh
didn't
yeah,
have to pull focus luckily, but I would
yeah,
do the tape. Like
that's fun.
yeah, it's
Oh
cool. And so that still
yeah.
happens. People still do that.
Where do we even begin with this movie? Main performance, I guess.
I think
It's a
he's great.
very yeah. I think he's great because he just jumps between a few states so like elastically. It's so
Yeah.
interesting because on the one hand he'll be just so awkward, so fucking like fumbling through every social interaction you throw
Yeah.
him into, which I don't know about you, but generates a lot of empathy on my end for him.
Oh, for sure. But he's
Especially
not
when
the
like
most like socially inept person either. Like when he's on set, he's
oh,
okay. Like
that's what I'm saying
yeah,
with the elasticity of it, right? The
yeah,
jumping
yeah,
he does. Because on the one hand, I feel a lot of sympathy for him when he's like this really awkward guy, because he is so awkward. He is a
yeah.
train wreck,
Like
dude.
around his neighbors. Yeah,
Yeah, he is a fucking train wreck, man. It's cringy to watch him. Um, and you feel a lot of sympathy for him, especially when the blanks get filled in with like his dad. I found all that stuff super interesting. We can get into
yeah,
that a bit later, but yeah, as you're saying, on the other end, he has this other kind of whole different MO where he is a pretty confident dude. He's a pretty like
hmm
no nonsense, knows what he's doing, reserved but confident kind of vibe.
and people seem to like respect him on set too. Like the stand-in is very willing to like be in his short, like all these
Yeah,
things, which I think is really
yeah.
interesting. I think
And then when
another
he's
good
like,
note. Sorry, I'm just gonna
oh,
do
sorry,
this.
yeah, go.
Um, it's interesting to let's say this movie starts with him killing somebody, and it's like it's
Yeah,
clearly him too. Like I feel
Oh yeah.
in a lot of other movies like this or like edited like this, they would keep it a little more ambiguous as to like whether or not
Oh no.
he's like a killer. But in this, it's like it's straight, like it's
Yeah.
from the start,
Because
like
you
this guy
see
is.
him, you see his camera, and then it jumps straight into that like camera point of view, right, for the whole killing.
Yeah. Oh, and then even watch him watching it. Like it's not
I
somebody
love,
that stole his camera. Like it's not
I
ambiguous at all.
love the little bit of editing they do there when he like killing her with the it's like first person view of killing her, and then it hard cuts to him watching it with just the sound of
Yeah.
the tape going. I
Yeah.
thought that was such an effective cut, and so like such a great way to establish this character. You know, like
Oh yeah.
not just about the killing; it's this super weird voyeurism with it.
He's got to make the
It's
perfect film.
it's great, man. Yeah, no, but I loved his just the performance, right? Just switching between that super awkward, super confident, and then super
Yeah.
just like fetishy, like yearning guy at points when he's like in the act of killing, you know, and the girl doesn't even know it's a killing yet, right? And he just like he's fondling the camera and can't even help himself. Like some of that feels like a
Oh,
little maybe dated and cheesy at some points, but it still worked for
for the
me for the
movie, it
most part.
works.
Yeah, yeah.
And this movie, like,
Because it's
I
it's
don't know,
so uncomfortable, right? Because
it
it's
is,
that
and
sense of dramatic irony. You don't know, the
yeah, and
girls
just
don't know what's about to happen.
heightened reality as well. Like the colors in this movie are
Oh
so
yeah,
like
it's a sexy
they
movie.
pop so well. Like it
Yeah,
looks great. And it's
yeah.
not filmed in
Because
Technicolor; it's some other color system. But like,
you
yeah, it
got all
looks
those like
great.
red lights from developing photos and all the
Yeah,
studio lights and
yeah.
everything.
Well, there's
It's
like purple and green all over this movie too. Like it's a well lit
yeah.
movie.
It's such a well lit movie, man. Going back to talking about blocking, right? The blocking and
Yeah,
just long shots in this movie go so hard. Like
yeah.
there's just so many shots, especially in his little like camera dungeon, where he'll be
Oh
like
yeah, it's a
creeping around.
maze. It's just
Yeah,
yeah,
creeping around with Helen or like Helen's mom at the one bit, where like
yeah,
various lights will be turning on and off, and just like the different like senses of lighting and qualities of light that like light up, you know, Helen or Mark is so good. Just fluidly switching between like a super hard light on his face or just a rim light, so he's just a silhouette,
yeah,
right? Or just like maybe a bit of an eye light, so you just see his eyes in the shadow. It's
yeah.
so fucking good, man. That
Oh, and
was
this
like,
goes into like just his constant like chameleon of a character, right? Where he's
yeah,
confident in one scene, the most nervous wreck in the other. Like he's just you never get a really great grasp on him.
yeah.
Just
I was
yeah,
in love
super
with the lighting
interesting.
in this movie, man. Just the
Yeah,
flicking on and off of all the lights, especially that scene where he's killing the stand-in we mentioned earlier, where
yeah,
he's like, he's fucking with her so hard when she first, and it's such like a liminal kind of atmospheric scene to begin, right? It's,
yeah. They're on a movie set,
they're
so
sneaking in
everything.
too. They're
Yeah,
sneaking in. No one knows
but
they're there. They've snuck in.
nobody knows they're there, but he announces their presence. Like he turns
It's
the
yeah,
recording
once
light on.
again going back to that confidence we were talking about.
Yeah, he's
But
like
yeah, at the
nobody's gonna
start of
fuck
that
with us if
scene,
this light's on.
the start of the scene, he keeps fucking switching on all these lights and
The
blasting light
studio.
into her face from like, you know, out of the shadows, out of the corners, so she doesn't know where he is, and it's great. Yeah, the lighting in this movie is just awesome. And just
Yeah,
like, you know, this goes for both of us, I'm sure, but any movie that deals with like behind the scenes of filmmaking is automatically going to be more
exactly.
captivating
Yeah,
for us, right?
yeah.
And
Especially
this
from a different
movie's
era where it's like, oh, it's cool to see
it's
how
so
they made
cool, man.
movies in
The
the
big
UK. Like,
cameras, the big lights, the studios, right?
yeah,
All the little jargon. ACs. Oh my
I
god.
I love the tripod head that they use with the wheels. I forget exactly what it's called, but those
Yeah.
tripod heads are so fun. You can get such like
Yeah.
perfect movement with them.
Speaking of
Oh,
fucking
another one.
tripods, how do you feel about the tripod blade? His
Oh, it's
fucking
so funny. It's
it's
great.
so funny, man. The boner stand-in.
Yeah,
It's like it's so cheesy. I love it.
I
The
think it
first
works so
time
well for this
the
movie. Like
first
it's
time
perfect
before he reveals it, I genuinely thought he was just doing like a boner like joke because they don't reveal
because
it
it
right
goes up.
away. Yeah, he's just like raising this camera is right down by his like genitals, and he's raising the one tripod leg as he looks at the stand-in as she's not looking. He's just
Yeah,
raising it up. It is coming right from his. cherry. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, this is so goofy. I love it though. And
was
then it's
perfect.
revealed that there's a blade encased in the tripod, which is super fun.
Yeah.
Like, this movie walks a very fine line between the cheesiest shit ever and very effective.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's pretty effective. Like, I was pretty creeped out by
Yeah.
this guy.
Oh yeah. Especially by the end.
Oh yeah, I think
We should start.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go
sorry, go
ahead.
ahead. I was just gonna say, like, we're talking maybe a little bit about what doesn't work is his like love interest character.
She's
To
okay
me,
for the
she's
most part.
her
There's just
flip
some
on him
bits.
doesn't make sense to me.
There's just
Like
some bits where she's like, "Why are we still into this? How
exactly
are we?"
like after she delivers him like the cake, and then he shows her like him being abused as a child. Then she comes back to him as if like that had never happened, and like
Yeah, if
she's
that had been
very like
addressed more, like
jovial.
I didn't mind. Like I could suspend my disbelief that she would stick around even through that. Like that makes
She
some
needs to
sense to
come
me.
in with like some hesitation the next
She needs
time
to
though. Like
address
he
it
needs to
though.
yeah,
She needs to
exactly.
address it. What fucking didn't work for me is like in the last act, right? When he's like full mask off, I'm a serial killer. And she's like, "This
Yeah.
isn't you. We can change this." And she's like
Ugh,
touching his face all over. It's like, what are you doing? What is this?
yeah.
What? What? What are we? That just took me out so hard. It was
Yeah.
like it wasn't
It's too
like
bad.
a charade situation like we talked about last time, where the
The movie's
flipping
so
and
over
kind
the
of
top.
the gullibleness of the main character kind of makes sense because just the in that movie Cary Grant, he plays a very charismatic guy.
Yeah.
In this one, there is just so you'd have to establish with the Helen character some sort of just like broken nature to her, I suppose, for
Or
it to
just
make
like
any
have a scene where
sense,
she's like,
right?
"Oh, I can fix him." Like she's talking with that
Yeah,
other guy or with her mom being like, "I know he's a
yeah.
little strange, but like I'm sure like if I do this, like show him some love,
Be
whatever."
need to
Like
be a lot more character work for her to
yeah.
for that to make sense. Because like I
Yeah.
love what Mark's doing. I don't blame Mark. I think it's
No.
unfortunately on Helen there. And I don't think it's the
Ugh.
performance's fault per se, just script wise
No,
for
it's
the
the
most
script.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of Helen's mom, the blind person? I don't know, I'm
It
a little
was so
mixed.
cheesy, but I was kind of fucking with it.
I think it's an interesting, like it's very funny, like
I was
I don't
kind of
know,
fucking
foil
with it.
character to him, right? Like the blind lady comes in to confront him, knows that everything's fucked up.
Like it's
The
interesting,
only
right?
one that
Because
can
this is
really
a
see him.
character who's all about sight and voyeurism and gazing,
Yeah,
and this is a
yeah.
character who it's
Peeping, if you will.
implied she got her fucking eyesight taken away by his dad, right?
Oh, was it? I thought she just had some accident or
I think
something.
it's implied because she says something about her eyesight being operated on by somebody in that building. So that
Oh,
must have
yeah,
been.
that's right. I knew that it was but that wouldn't make any sense for his dad to be because he's like a psychologist, not an eye doctor.
I thought he was a biologist.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
right.
fucking
Yeah, he
know.
was a biologist, and he was wondering where voyeurism comes from,
Let me do some digging.
and then he created Mr. Peeping Tom himself.
Da, 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 da.
Crazy to still live in that building if
Yeah, yeah. The whole dad setup. We should talk about that here. You want to go
yeah.
into that a bit as I fucking try to
Well, so
fact check
the
myself?
yeah, we kind of get some explanation as to why Mark Lewis is the way he is, in that his dad would run experiments on him and film the experiments for some kind of compendium book that he was writing to discover like the origins of peeping tom. I forget what the like scientific term that they put it in the movie is. So yeah, and Mark Lewis shows these tapes to his neighbor on like their first outing. It's crazy. Um and that it reminded me a lot of Raising Cain, which is a De Palma movie that we've seen a lot of in class. So I don't know. That's kind of the father character, I think. Were you able to figure it out, Ethan?
No. Uh,
we'll circle back to it on the next episode. Well, I'm sure we'll
yeah.
remember.
Anyways, yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, the dad had such an interesting mention in the movie. I really liked that. Just, because it's established that's why this guy's so fucked up. And just the fact that we're in
Yeah.
this house, right? And Mark has a control over this whole house as we learn. And
Yeah.
always the landlord, which,
Yeah.
automatically a bunch of evil points added. And
Well,
he
he
has, like,
seems to be a good landlord. He doesn't charge them that much.
where's
He's
Keegan at? Let's call Keegan
yeah.
up. But anyways, he has all the fucking rooms bugged and shit, which was such a
That's
great little.
crazy.
It was such a
Yeah.
great little thing to like throw in the last 2 minutes. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Um, but anyways, like the issue with the dad, it's such like it's a thing that's touched on. And it's so
Mhm.
creepy because we're in the house, right, where all this stuff happens. So it's kind of just this presence lingering over the whole movie, which I fucked with. It kind of
Yeah.
recontextualizes a lot of Mark. He feels like just a little boy playing with a toy for a lot of the movie past that point. I found, um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really creepy, really creepy. It's
Crazy.
kind
Have
of
you
scarecrow
seen
build.
yeah, have you seen Raising Cain?
I have not.
It's a De Palma movie, but it's a very similar premise of a father experimenting on his son. But in that, it's with split personality.
Okay, I'll
Uh,
have to check that
yeah,
out.
it's great.
Because
We've
that,
seen a lot of clips from it in class.
yeah, I'm familiar with bits of it. I think John Lithgow. Um,
Yep. John Lithgow in
yeah,
like 4 roles.
it's a great setup in this movie. Just the fear. He's all about the fear. Did you like
Yeah.
the reveal that the mirror on the camera, the mirror on the
Um,
camera? Because I
to
guess that
film
is a
himself.
reveal. No, to
I
film his
guess it
victims.
is. Yeah, I like the look of it. Like when like all the distorted shots and stuff with it.
Yeah,
I thought that was really cool.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I don't know. I liked the final sequence where it's like this is the end of his movie, right? Like it's his masterpiece.
yeah.
I kind of wish we had seen some of those diegetic camera angles. Like I would have liked to
Oh,
have
yeah,
seen
that
it
would have
from
gone
that. I
hard.
think that would have been really cool to like this is the end of his
Yeah,
movie and it's
could
like
jump in
it
between
ends
all
the
the
way he
different
wants
like
to. Yeah,
mediums and stuff,
exactly.
photos and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, he's doing
Yeah.
bullet time before bullet time.
Yeah, because that fucking sequence goes so hard with all the recordings of everything playing, the police bursting in, and
Yeah.
there's just a big sprint. It's great.
Sprint to stab himself with the
Yeah,
cane. I hope he
and
got his
I
perfect expression.
I liked the mirror on the camera. It's so cheesy, but it's like, fuck it, fuck it. This movie's cheesy
Perfect for
enough.
this movie. Yeah,
It works.
exactly.
It works. Send it. I like it.
Print it.
Print it.
Mark, you weren't quite in focus for that one. Can
Quick reset.
do
Quick
another
reset.
take. Quick reset. All right, everybody, back to
Um,
ones.
did you like the dickhead director character in this?
I did. I love the
Yeah.
like the scene of the studio being like, tell all the directors it's only one take as long as the camera's rolling, and then we cut
Yeah.
to the next scene. It's like take 52.
She don't
Great.
faint well enough, and I love this
Well, she
the
didn't,
setup
to
of
be
that,
fair, and didn't seem
and
like
then
she was doing a very
the
good job.
the payoff of when she actually faints when
Yeah,
they discover the corpse. Also,
the dead
Mark,
body.
you ballsy motherfucker, bro, just
That is
leaving
great.
that
I mean,
corpse. He
it's
needed the
probably
shot.
worse to like, and also like, how are you going to get it out? Like, you're
That's
already
true,
not supposed to be there. You can't be walking out with a corpse.
and he needed the shot. But
You needed the shot.
yeah, the payoff of her passing, fainting, and then he's like, "God damn it, that was the fucking wrong scene."
Yeah,
That was so good, man.
I like
That
that
was
director
so
character.
cheesy.
I like
And then
how
I
he's like
love
this most super controlling director, but he's also like, okay, like improvise, like just figure it out.
yeah. I also love, the next scene after that when they're back to the set and he's being so like, everything's
So dumb.
okay. You're doing great. Just,
Come
anything
with
you
you.
need, we're here
Yeah,
for you.
I liked the scene with the psychologist guy that came to set,
Yeah, the
and Mark
little
like brings him up on the crane and is like,
yeah.
"What's up?" And then
What's
we
up?
cut to the wider version of that shot. And there's been a grip on that crane
Yeah,
the whole
just
time. That was
chilling
so
on the
funny.
side.
Yeah,
Also, that psychologist knows his dad.
Yeah, it's like, oh yes,
Voyeurism. Your dad
touch
loved
bases with him.
voyeurism. But
Ah.
yeah, I
And
really
then
want
there's
to
the
talk
scene where
about.
Mark's running away from the cops, and he's like in the studio. And there's like got the
Yeah.
light pointing
Oh
right at him.
yeah.
He like
Oh
has to
my
freeze
god.
on the wall.
Yeah, that part
How
took
did
me
they
out
not
of it.
see him? That's
Like,
so
why not
silly.
just cut that shot? Because
Yeah.
like we don't even see him make the whole escape. It cuts right
No.
after the light like goes
They
over his
chose to
leg.
show that.
Like
Yeah.
what? Just cut that shot, dude. Just cut that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little nitpick, but I would say that's a little bit of an issue for me. It took me so
Yeah.
out of it. Um. Oh, I also really like him taking racy photographs. I like that. I like
Mhm.
a man who has multiple grind sets, has
Exactly.
multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
That's pretty
He's
dope.
also, I think, doing that looking for victims, right? Like
I think it's
he's
voyeurism for
yeah,
sure, but definitely that could be part of it.
very compelled by the face of the one lady with like the cleft lip. Like
Yeah, that was interesting.
I
That
thought that would come
must.
back more.
I think it just stems from his childhood. Just I don't know,
Yeah.
perceiving perceived
Yeah.
flaws, I guess, or deformities, because his whole childhood probably makes him feel like a deformity all the time. I guess he is a deformity that kills people, but
This is a good one to talking about on Father's Day because it's a real good dad movie. Good
yeah,
uplifting. Yeah.
yeah, good dads. It's a
Yeah.
good dad movie. That's great. uh, yeah, I kind of wish we'd got a little more of the dad character because I was really interested in that side of it, right? Just that scientist dad.
I like that we only saw him through the camera too, though. I thought that was
Yeah. Oh
interesting.
yeah.
Like, it was
But yeah,
cool.
that's what I was gonna say is I really liked how much we got of him too. You know, I really
Yeah.
like that vibe of just this presence hanging over the movie, especially Mark keeps mentioning all these family memories around the build because
And he
they own
keeps
the
all
whole thing.
the like recordings and everything. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that like he's asking the psychologist like whether or not I don't know, I guess anything good came of the study because that's really what he wants too is like okay, it's
Mhm.
worth it for me to like be like suffer and insane as long as it helps I guess some other people. He brings that up a few times, right? Like
Yeah.
and I think that's a really interesting, I don't know,
Yeah.
perspective.
What I find really interesting about this movie is, like Videodrome, it feels prescient in a way because, you flash back to the 60s going around with a camera and recording just, banal life and just events and everything seems kind of psychotic. It was really like off-putting, really really weird back then.
Yeah. It's still a little
Nowadays,
weird now. I mean, like unless it's
little
somebody's
weird.
phone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now,
Yeah,
people record literally everything. People record
that's
themselves on
true.
the subway. People record themselves, at work, swimming, running, doing everything. Everything is recorded. And if there's a
Murdering
big
people.
crime scene happening, yeah, that's getting recorded. Everyone has
Yeah,
their phones out. Like, that is so interesting. Like,
very
to look
crash
back at,
build.
at a movie like this, where the whole focus is upon this one character recording this crime scene, and it's so weird. It's so off-putting at the time. I'm sure, obviously, because we know he is,
He's jerking
but
off the camera as well
um,
the whole time. That adds to the
just to
off-puttingness.
look at it now, it's just like it's there's a dozen Mark Lewises running around everywhere. Crazy. Look at how snuff is everywhere. It's crazy. It's
Yep.
crazy, Sam.
But at least they're
Cameras.
making real good movies.
Are we all voyeurs now? You think? Do you think voyeurism is just hard built into humanity's DNA now?
I
Because
don't know.
so much of our
This is a
experience has
great.
just been, you know,
Yeah. This
transferred into
is.
just watching screens of watching people do stuff. Are we all
Um,
voyeurs now?
I don't know. We all watched that Logan Paul suicide
Yeah,
forest video.
we fucking did. How many people quickly scroll away when they see some fucking horrific video on Instagram? Or how long?
Instagram Reels. Yeah.
Yeah, or how long? You just watch it a little bit because you have to see what's happening.
Yeah.
Or how many of
How
us
many
watch
of us have
videos
the
of
saved file, the saved folder of those videos? I'm sure it's all of us, right?
all of us? Or like fucking, it's just I don't know. It's interesting to think about. I find.
Oh,
We
definitely.
might all be voyeurs now, just intrinsically, through spending 5 hours a day on Instagram watching shit.
Yep.
Because is the definition of voyeurism inherently sexual? I'm not sure actually.
I don't know.
Voyeurism. Oh, it is. Okay, I didn't know it was inherently. Okay. Um,
Cut it. Cut it all.
cut it all.
We can't be wrong.
No, I don't know. I still think. I still think there is something there. I still
Yeah.
think there is
It'd
something
be an
there.
interesting sociology paper.
I just think it's like because you go back before screens, before TVs, and your living experience would be doing that stuff, engaging in
Mhm.
that stuff. And nowadays, for better or worse, a lot of it is watching, be it movies, Instagram, TV, whatever.
Yep. No, it's
Like that. What does
very
that do
different.
to our psyche?
I'm hoping good things.
Because we are animals
I'm
at the end
hoping
of the
only
day.
good
We
things.
are. We have
Otherwise, we're
all these.
screwed.
We have all these animal instincts still
Yeah.
kicking around in there. What is this doing to our brains? Surely creating new mental illness.
I don't know, but then this way we also get to watch a whole bunch of movies and Instagram
Movies are
Reels. Did you
sick.
think about that? Like, it's probably more positive than negative.
I've been seeing a lot of these things about like fucking when TV came out, it created a bunch of new mental illnesses. When the internet came out, it created a bunch of new mental. And now people are
Yeah.
talking about AI. What are the AI gonna be?
Yeah.
And I find that so fucking interesting. Because I didn't know this, but people talk to AI like a lot. Like ChatGPT, people use that like Google.
Yeah. I mean,
Did
Ben
you
used
know
it like
this?
Google.
Did he?
Yeah, don't you remember? He would always ask Siri, and then Siri would default to ChatGPT.
Huh. Well, that's fucking crazy.
And
Like
I mean,
with Ben,
Google's
it's
just AI now too, right? Like
yeah, the AI overviews, it's crazy.
it sucks. Like that. I mean, it's just not a good system anyway. Anyway, sorry, I do have to bail very soon because I gotta go meet up with Ryan and them to talk about this
Okay, well, you let me know
on
what they
Terrace.
say though.
I will, yeah. And I mean, yeah, I kind of let them know that we'll be on the same kind of page. That's kind of what I was thinking, right?
Ethan?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll tell him to watch my music videos too.
I will. All right, Peeping Tom, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Sorry to.
You guys, everybody is fucked in the brain. We're all peeping toms now. Everything's fucked. Destroy your phones. Cast them into the ocean.